welcome to the channel. And if you are new here, thanks so much for joining. My name is Misty, and if you are not part of the Raven family but want to be part of the Raven family, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I am so excited to be bringing you a brand new story with new beginnings. This is Celia Sosa Sutton. She has a brand new story with us, and I have been dying to start this Let's Play with you guys. So Celia here is someone that is really into wellness. She wants to be fit. She wants to be a Zen guru. She is all about that wellness life, but she has a lot of things on the go. She is someone that likes to put her hands into lots of different tasks and hobbies. And Celia wants to be really crafty. She likes to do flower arranging. She likes to do candle making. She likes to do soap making. She wants to be that person that is a homemaker, and she is married to Caden Sutton. And Caden is a person that aspires to be a bodybuilder. He is in the entertaining career, but he aspires to be a bodybuilder, and he is a perfect match for Celia because she is in that lifestyle of wanting to be fit and healthy, and she goes right alongside him saying, look, you know, I can help you to meet your goals. I can help you to get fit. I can help you to meet your goal of wanting to become a bodybuilder. We can do this together. And together the two of them have this love of being fit and healthy, and they really work well together. They met, they fell in love, they got married. She got him a cat because he is an absolute cat lover. So they adopted a cat named Turtle, and these two live together in this beautiful little house in Willow Creek. And I will show you their home, but this is Celia and Caden Sutton and their little cat Turtle, which I will show you in just a second. But I wanted to start this legacy with them, and this legacy is going to be a little bit different. We're not going to be playing any challenges. It is just going to be a chill, relax, laid back gameplay with these guys. We're just going to follow their lives, but the difference is going to be that I am going to be playing this in a rotational gameplay kind of setting. So for this, their family, we're going to be playing in a rotational setting. So we will not always be in Celia's home. Sometimes we're going to be in Caden's mother's house. Sometimes we're going to be in Celia's parents' house. And once they have a family of their own and their family grows up, we're going to be going into their families, their children's homes. So we will be hopping around a lot in this series. So that being said, each episode we are going to be in a different family, but I do think it's going to be a whole lot of fun following these different families and this different kind of style for this legacy. And I'm super excited to get started playing with this family and their life. But this is their home. I am playing in the Charlie Pancake save file, so this is a base game save file 10 years later, and you can find that if you look that up. Charlie Pancakes 10 years later base game save file. And they are living in this house here, the Foundry Cove house in Willow Creek. But I did go ahead and put all of their furnishings in the house, so let's go ahead and just take a look. So when you go in the front into the living room, I have set it up in this blue style. So we have our couch and love seat and just some small furnishings here. And I think it turned out really lovely. It is small and quaint, but it's the perfect size for just them. And obviously as their family grows, we may have to move into a different home that's more suitable to their size. But for now, this is just fine for what they need, for their needs, for just the two of them. There is a little bathroom here when you first come in as well. And so there is a little kitchen here, and I've just put them a little bar here that they can sit at to eat. And it's in like a little green color is what I've got them decorated as. And they've got some cookies here on the fridge that they can have to eat, and a little toaster in the corner there. But their little kitchen here is really cute. I think it turned out precious. I do end up changing that swing on the deck there and putting in her candle making station. Then there's the back deck with the grill and a table for them to sit at to eat, like a little picnic table. And I get them a flower arranging table. But then when you go upstairs, they have their little workout area and a place they can sit, and her yoga studio for them to do their wellness. And then they have their bedroom upstairs here. And I have since replaced that bed because that bed was giving them some issues. But other than that, nothing really changed. But all kind of looks the same. But yeah, that is in a nutshell their home. But you will see their small changes since I recorded this was just the bed, and I got them, like I said, a flower arranging table and candle making station. But other than that, everything looks exactly the same. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started and see what they have to do here. So I did play with this couple a little bit before I put them into this save file. So they do have a little bit of skills already that they had progressed into before I put them into the save file. And then I decided that I wanted to go ahead with this legacy and use this couple, and I got this idea for this rotational gameplay, and I really was enjoying playing with them. They don't have a whole lot of skill, but I thought, you know what, because I am enjoying playing with them so much, I've got to, share this with you guys. And so because of that, I went ahead and I plopped them in the save file, and so they do have a little bit of skill already. So let's go ahead and just get Caden to get Turtle and take Turtle into the house, because as we know, Turtle can't climb the stairs. So Caden's like, come on, Turtle, let's go inside and get you into the house here. Celia is just going to go ahead and use the washroom here, and then we will get one of them to go ahead and make sure that little Turtle has some food in the food bowl. So we'll make sure the food bowl gets filled, and then everybody will be happy. So why don't you, Caden, go ahead and go in there and fill up that food bowl for little Turtle. Now, Turtle is a Maine Coon, so he is going to be a nice big cat, really fluffy with lots of hair. So we will have to pick up hairballs off the floor, but I think that's going to be perfectly fine because we love us a nice big cat. So these two are very much in love, very much, kind of newlyweds really. They haven't been married that long, but Celia is wanting to have a family soon. Not super soon, but she does want to go ahead and, have a family. She doesn't work outside of the home. She really spends majority of her time tending to the home and dealing with her, what you and I would probably call hobbies. She calls being an entrepreneur. And so she does her soap making, she does her candle making, and she does her flower arranging, and she sells those things on Plopsy. And then the rest of her time she spends doing wellness and things like that. And she cooks and takes care of the house. But really, she doesn't work outside of the home. She is a house tender and a housewife and takes care of those kinds of things and has every intention on being a wife and a mother and a hobbyist and just selling the goods that she makes. And to be completely honest, Caden is perfectly okay with that life. He has no qualms about that. He's like, you know what? I just want her to be happy. This is what makes her happy. She wants to be zen. She wants to have this life that's really perfectly calm and peaceful, and if this is the life that she wants, this is the life that I'm happy to give her. As long as we can afford it, then I'm happy to oblige her in that life. And that seems to currently work for them, and so that's how we're going to leave it for now. If in the future she decides she wants to get a career, then obviously we would allow her to do that. But for now, she hasn't had any reason to want to do that. And she's quite happy and quite content to just do the things that she's been doing. So we're just going to let her continue on with that. So she is up, as you can see. She's just getting herself a little bit of a bath while he gets the rest of his sleep here. It does look like she is starting to feel a little bit hungry. So we will go ahead once she's done with her bath and let her go on downstairs, and she can go ahead and get some food going, and that way we'll have breakfast for the family here. We can go ahead and get her just to get a little bit of fruit salad going. It does look like Caden is feeling like it's been a little while since they've had a little bit of romance, and so because of that he is feeling a little bit heartbroken and he's wanting some romance. So we may go ahead and let them just have a little bit of romance later so that he can get feeling a little bit better. He wants to have a little bit of alone time with his wife and a little bit of loving, and so we will go ahead and let that happen as well. For some reason, she's having trouble cooking this fruit salad. I'm not sure what the problem is, but let's go ahead and get that fixed up. Okay, I have replaced the bed upstairs, and she was able to go ahead and make that fruit salad. So she made the fruit salad, everybody ate, and now he is off to work. She is going ahead and playing with Turtle here, and as you can see, I have put a lot of plants in the front yard so that they have their nice landscaping. She is just going to play with Turtle. That way they have a little bit of fun together, and we're also going to get her planting some flowers here. She does love gardening, which is another one of her hobbies that she likes, is gardening. We don't have a whole lot of area here at this house where she can do a whole lot of gardening, but she does have this one planter here, so she can at least plant some flowers here. So I am just going to let her go ahead and plant some chrysanthemums here, and that way she'll have one little plant that she can tend, and then she can give Turtle a little bit of attention. Turtle's like, let's play. I know you're feeling focused, but it's time to play. Focus on me. So she's just going to do just that. They'll have a little bit of fun time together, and it will be lovely. She can just give some love to the cat, because as we know, little kittens need all kinds of love and affection. And even though this is technically Caden's kitten, because Caden absolutely is a massive cat lover, they have bonded as well, and she is good friends with Turtle. So whenever Caden is away at work, she does try to spend as much time as she can with little Turtle, just so that Turtle isn't lonely. And she's like, okay, that's all I can do for now. Let's have a little bit of a chat, you and I, and then I'll give you some pets and some love, and then I'm going to have to go ahead and get busy, little Turtle. It is beyond me why they have adopted a cat that's named Turtle, but I think it is absolutely adorable that the cat's name is Turtle, so I'm not going to question it. I mean, I kind of just did question it, but you know what I mean. It's adorable. So she is just having a little bit of food here, and then hopefully Caden will be home from work soon, because it is starting to get really, really late. And when he gets home from work, they will go ahead and have that little bit of romantic time that he was wanting before he left for work, because unfortunately they weren't able to have that romantic time. He had to leave for work before they were able to do that. So once he gets home from work, we'll have them go ahead and have a little bit of romance. Maybe they can get a little woohoo in, and he will feel better about the fact that he is feeling like they haven't had any romance in a while. Truth be known, it hasn't really been that long since they've been romantic with one another, but like I said, they are still technically honeymooners, and so he would want to be hands-on with her, if you know what I mean. And he's probably just missing her a little bit. She's just making a little bit of meatballs here for supper. That way she can put that in the fridge for leftovers, and they will have that whenever they do get hungry. It will be ready. That way she is like, okay, I have done my duty as a wife. He'll come home. We'll have a little bit of alone time. Everything will be perfect, and my job here will have been done. And she's just priding herself on the fact that, you know, she's done a great thing. She really hasn't done any of her skills or her hobbies today, other than cooking and planting a couple of flowers, but she still overall is feeling pretty decent. Her needs are in pretty good shape, other than the fact she's kind of tired and she needs to go to the washroom. So we'll take care of her bladder needs. I'm going to try to keep her awake until Caden gets home. which he has just arrived home from work. So let's go ahead and have her go outside and greet him and just see how his day was at work. She can go and ask him, like, how was your day? You seem to be a little bit tense. I have the perfect thing to help with that tension. I know just how to ease your day. I know what will make you feel better. A little dose of me will make all of your cares go away. How she thinks a little dose of her is going to make all tension just suddenly melt off of him is beautiful. But I mean, maybe she's right. Maybe a little bit of dose of her is what's going to make everything go away. I mean, if you think about it, he was wanting some romance, so it's possible that that is all it's going to take. Look at her. She's like, let me gaze into your beautiful eyes. And he is just hook, line, and sinker falling for it. He's like, yes, ma'am. He's like, I had a horrible day. It was such a long day. The moving people and just everything. But, okay. Oh, look, they had an electrified kiss. He's like, okay, after a kiss like that, I think maybe we should just call it a night. It's been an extremely long day. I appreciate everything you're trying to do, honey, but I'm just really exhausted. And she's like, okay, fine. For the night, we can just get some rest. So they're actually just going to go up to bed and they're going to get a little bit of sleep. Maybe they can try in the morning for a little bit of, romantic time. So I will catch back with you guys in the morning. Good morning. Caden is up and he has desperately got to go for a wee, but he is also quite hungry and he's like, I am pretty sure that she had mentioned something about making meatballs the night before and I am really feeling like I need some of those. So he's going to go and help himself to some of those meatballs that she made and get something in his stomach, and then we're going to go ahead and let him go to the washroom and help his bladder needs. And once she comes on down to the kitchen here, she can go ahead and see how he slept for the night. And I do have a suspicion that she is going to try to romance him just a little bit. I think that she is probably missing him just as much as he's missing her. And she knows that the two of them need some alone time together. So I think she's going to try to do a little bit of a flirt with him and just say, hey there, hot stuff. Like, it's been a while, and do you think that maybe, just possibly, you and I could, have a little bit of alone time? So he's giving her a little bit of a heat of the moment kiss, and she's like, okay, now we're getting somewhere. These two are absolutely the most precious couple I've ever seen. So they are going to go ahead and discuss having a baby. And he's like, yes, absolutely, I would love to have a child. I think we should absolutely go ahead and start trying now. And she's like, I don't know if we should actually have a baby right now. I kind of like it the way it is, but I definitely want to do the whole act of us trying for a baby. I just don't know if I actually want a baby right now. But, I mean, I do want to go up there and, do the whole act of trying business. I just don't necessarily know if I want the end result of the baby situation yet. I really like the place that we're at currently right now without the baby. Right this very second, I like where we're at. I want a baby with you, but I don't know if I want a baby with you right this very second because, we haven't even been married that long, and it's really nice with it just being us. And he's like, look, babies are really, really important, and no matter what, I just want the baby to come into this world and be loved. So if you're not ready right now for a baby, then that's perfectly okay, and I'm perfectly okay with that as well. I know we're going to have kids. I love you, and you're the person I want to have a family with. And she's like, and I love you, and you're the person I want to have a family with as well. I just don't know if now is the perfect time for us to have the baby. And he's like, exactly, and I'm perfectly okay with that. I mean, you're going to be the one that has to carry the baby, so that's perfectly fine. So they have decided to wait on maybe, getting pregnant currently, but they definitely want to do the woohoo act. They just don't necessarily want to have a baby right now. she's really, really enjoying the fact that it's just the two of them for now, and they can kind of come and go as they please. They've got the kitten. They've got something already that they're taking care of that's technically a baby. So they're going to hold off right now on the baby thing, and she likes singing, which is lovely. But guys, I am going to go ahead and leave this episode here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you are notified when new episodes go live. And I'll see you guys in the next one. But until then, I'm going to go ahead and fly for now. Bye, Ravens.